what's going on with Ethlizards from your end?
I promised the lizard holders that I would never let them go astray, and so I've always had a focus on it. I just needed to find someone that could run it that knew what they were doing in terms of like, here's the direction that I want you to take. Just drive it forward. And
Mm-hmm.
when Annie came to me, I was like, fuck yes. Like, yes, absolutely. So it's meant I still meet with Annie like once or twice a week, but
Yeah.
it's less of like, what are you doing? More of like, wow, I can't believe you've done that. Like, that's awesome. I didn't even know you were doing it. So like, it, as much as it kind of would look like from externally that I don't have as much to do with it, that's 100% true. But that's purely because Annie and the team are doing an exceptional job. But at the same time, I'm working with them pretty closely, and I just I made it. I've just got this idea that someone needs to build a tower defense game, and Annie's going to GDC this week or next week. I don't even know where it is, but pretty soon. And I was like, find a tower defense game and acquire them, right? And if you don't, I will personally and just do it because I think dormant NFTs where you've bought into these games as a way for them to fund their development, which is fine, whatever. But it'd be cool if that if like inside of this tower defense game you've got your defenses, but the people attacking are like the NFTs that you have, and you can like I don't know, it would be a cool experience for people to do that. So that's what I've told him what to do, but it's his own beast now, right? Like
Yeah.
I gave it over to the community. I said, I've done my part here. I'll obviously make sure that they keep on going in the right direction, but it's very much Annie and Lou's beast now.
Yeah. I think you probably disappointed some people today though, changing the PFP.
It's temporary. Of course I'm going back to my OG lizard. That's the thing that got like when they sent me that, the guy this is like again like 3 teams back. When they sent me that lizard, I was like, this is the stupidest but greatest thing I've ever seen. Like, what the hell is this? And that whole story of Ethlizards starting out of the Illuvium Discord, just a bunch of degenerate people. But then me being like, what are you doing? Like, this is like, I love this lizard. It is my identity inside of Web3 and it will be forever. But like, let's get some things going. So it's temporary. I know it was a big deal, but I've been working with those whale guys to get them on the right track, and so I felt like it was a nice thing to do. But I'll change back.
Yeah. No, and I got my first ETH lizard from you before I even really knew what they were. Before you probably even knew who I was. I think you put out a post on X or on Twitter at that time. I wasn't even on Twitter. Somebody was just like, make yourself a Twitter account, get on there. Kieran's giving out some ETH lizards. So
So
you sent me one, and I've been holding on to it the whole time.
So in actual value, I think I gave away. I did the numbers on this the other day when friends and I came over, though, because I gave a bunch to my friends as well. Uh, they were like, "How much have you given away in ethers?" Because I only hold one now. I hold my one OG one, and we worked it out. It was like 7.5 million US in ETH lizards that I'd given out. Plus, I had to buy out the old team because they'd done a bunch of work, and they were like, "What do we get?" So I definitely don't want to tell my wife this, but I'm probably like, I don't know, like 200K in the hole from ETH lizards, but. It's a fun community project. It's out. It's doing what I wanted it to do in terms of like the the legacy holders of those ETH lizards, the crossover that we have with Illuvium, and the fact that they permeate that through the entire ecosystem. These are the things that from the outset you might not think that that has value, but if you understand like grassroots crypto and network effects inside of Web3, that play cost me 200, but how much has it actually made me in terms of ILV when I look at my own holdings, right? So I
Yes.
don't know. I love the lizards.
Yeah. Now, I'd hope if people were thinking like me, like if I got a gift, like I did get a gift from you, and actually TSG early on too, uh, in Ethlizard, I will never sell those because it just doesn't seem right. You get a gift and then sell it. So to me, those are two Ethlizards I will never sell because they were gifted. So if more people are thinking like that, then you just almost decrease the liquid supply right there because people are like, I can't sell this. Kieran gave it to me. He's gonna hate me
Yeah.
forever if he knows it.
Oh, I mean, fuck. I think there was one funny situation where someone did that and I called him out because it was like, give it to them and they flip it the next day. Like, that's a little bit bullshit. But I like, trust me, dude, I'm not literally there going like, on the 5th of November in 2022, I sent Najay for an Ethlizard, like, now he's flipped. Like, no, dude, I got way too much shit to deal with.